So tell one that resist the rich, toxic corporate food, the dirty Justin music will help shift your mood.
How 100 children to do our journal this year, the Queen quite coming to gonna get your nation with the AFC superstars, or you got something to going on 100 children, so you have to check them out when 100 to come down, yeah. But you know if you're there with me, 100 going know what's going on. He's a blessed family. Glad for you.
But it's very educational. Those of you that are in college, you can research this. Many of these plants that we showed you is used now by the physicians and doctors and scientists. It has, detox. We're finished with the moss. It has detoxing, that it can detox the body, and many of it has cancer-fighting agency. Now, the most famous one that we do all over the country, they love this one, and we save the best for last. And then before we give you that one, we're going to give you just a smidget of this, and I know the group is going to give you some more. But that clap that you see, the clap itself came from West Africa. So listen. Now, while they do this, I want you to notice something. Can I get this a little bit of the washboard right there? Just a little washboard. Can I hear the washboard? Now, it looks like we are very sophisticated in what we do. But that's the beat from Africa, and then you have the ring shout. But if you notice something with that clap, watch that clap. Our stick man, downbeat, downbeat, downbeat. Washboard, watch this, washboard, washboard, washboard. If you listen, all of it is doing the exact same thing. Thank you. That came from Africa. They took the drums away, so we couldn't beat the drums anymore. So we had to get creative with our music. And the ring shout is one of the most authentic things that tie us into West Africa. And if I had brought it with me, but I left it in my vehicle, there's a Kumanjara plant. And then with that Kumanjara plant, in America, it is called a trumpet plant. Beautiful flower that grows on it. And when I went to West Africa, particularly Sierra Leone, I saw the Kumanjara plant. And in America, we call it the trumpet plant, but in Africa, it's Kumanjara, but it's a snake plant. And I have some seeds of the snake plant now, which I plan to plant at my house. And the reason why it's called a snake plant, we know in the country we have a lot of snakes. But this Kumanjara plant, or the snake plant, that when it grows, it has a natural deterrence when snakes come around. And once it smells the aroma from the snake plants, you don't have any trouble with snakes in your yard. Believe it or not. Last but not least, I need some moss, quickly, quickly. I need some moss, quickly, quickly. Tell me about what we shouldn't do with that moss. Okay, now if we use this for an herbal medicine, we wouldn't pick this off the ground. It has to come from the tree. This is a moss. It is not, it's called what? Spanish what? Moss. Now it is not a parasite. You see it hanging gothically, beautifully here. Now the best moss to get to use in herbal, you have to pick it from the tree. The moss is an air plant. It retrieves its nutrition and its vitamins from the air as it blows by. Moss, it doesn't have to drink much. You can not have water for up to 6 months, and a moss can live, and it travels and it lives there. It doesn't siphon the life off of the tree, but we use it as an herb. One thing that we use it for, we take a portion of this moss, listen up, and if you have what? High blood pressure, you can take this moss, put a little bit of it in the bottom of your shoe, and it'll help bring your blood pressure down. That's the herbal medicine. We didn't have doctors back then, you know. We couldn't go to the hospitals. And now we got a president that all of y'all got insurance out there now. You got some free insurance. We didn't have any insurance, so you can use the moss. Now, one other thing is used for, we have children over here, and some of you may have heard this before as we travel across the country. But for all your newcomers, you're going to like this one right here. Now, I've got to be careful with this one. I've got to be careful. Any newlyweds? Some comments since I've been here. Those of you out here with your husbands, your wives, your girlfriend, your wife's at home, and raise your hand high. We probably get some hands up in this section right in here. Can I watch that section right there? Yeah. Ladies, you have your significant other in the morning. And this brother on this front row, he's laughing just a little bit too much right here. Just a little bit too much. Let's just say that they have at one time, but now they have trouble saluting. Somebody said, move on, we got it. But see, this section here don't have it yet over here. We're going to finish it up. But this moss, very seriously, scientists have proven that it has high potency in it. There was Viagra. There was Carolina moss. Can I get an amen? Back into your hands.
If you sing, it makes things go a little bit easier, a little bit faster. Our ancestors, when they were pulling pollen, driving pollen, working in the fields, anything that was strenuous that they had to do, they would sing a little song. And the time would go by faster, and the songs would be comical, but they would be biblical in nature. And they would sing those songs, and as they sang the song, the day would go by faster, and the work would not be quite as hard. So this is a work song.
You got my letter, oh yeah. You got my letter, oh yeah. You got my letter, oh yeah. The people keep a-coming and the train done gone. John was a writer, oh yeah. John was a writer, oh yeah. John was a writer, oh yeah. The people keep a-coming and the train done gone. Book of Revelation, oh yeah. Book of Revelation, oh yeah. Book of Revelation, oh yeah. The people keep a-coming and the train done gone.
I look out y'all and I see all kind of people. They're beautiful people too. But Masha, can you come here? Because you got to tell we why we look like us look young.
What if I am
we ain't
a black woman?
No, we ain't know.
Is it a disease? Well, if it is, I sure hope that it's catching. Because what they need to do with us is pour us in a bottle, label us, and pour it over all the men and women who ever worked or died, lived or cried for either one of us. So what if I am a black woman? Is it a crime? Well, arrest me because I am strong, but I'm still learning. I'm gentle, but I can be hateful. I like to work because I like to eat, feed, clothe, house, me, mine, and yours, like I've been doing for the past 300 years. So what if I am a black woman? Is it insane? Well, commit me because I want truth, not lies, pleasure, not pain, sunshine, not rain, and as I always say, I'm looking for a man and not a child. So what if I am a black woman? Is it a sin? Pray for me and pray for yourself too, because if you do not like women of colors, because we are midnight black, we are chestnut brown, we are honey dipped, cocoa, big lip, big hip, big breasted, and beautiful, all at the same time. So what if I am a black woman? I deserve the same rights as you. I've worked for them, I've died for them, laid and lied for them, from every plantation, from Alabama to Boston and back. So what if I am a black woman? Does it bother you that much that I want a man to love me, to trust me, to respect me, and to give me everything? Because God knows, ladies, we sure give them everything plus. So what if I am a black woman? I am as I've always been, near you, close to you, beside you, giving, caring, and loving. Your black woman. Love us.
Now y'all see, he always had the best. And summer we've been working inside the big house too. But every now and then, Master was good to we now. Because he'd cast in the house and he would give us some of the hag when he make them. He'd go ahead and give us some. We get the pigtail, we got the pig feet, we got the chicken feet, we got the hog head, the backbone, and all kind of things like that. We take all of them pork meat, put them in one pot, and we make a great big old pot full of good meat here. And we ate real good. But every now and then, you want a good little piece of meat now. Sometimes you have to put the oxtail on layaway, but you're going back and get them in it. And you're going to fix you a nice pot. Well, anyway, Daniel decided, well, Master was good, but Daniel decided he wants something a little bit better that day. So he going inside the house. He said, going up in there, and I going to get a little something here. He was not stealing, wasn't thieving. He was what? Surviving. So he went inside the house, all the servant on the outside. And you know what they do? They'll stand outside. If Master come through that door, they say, go the other way. And if they say, do the eagle wing, that means Master in the house, and you got to hurry up and get up out there. So where sinners going when they're dead? Hell. Where sinners going when they're dead? Hell. They going to hell. Now, you know, we know that. You ain't going to heaven if you mess up. Oh, Lord, where sinner gone? Oh, Lord, sinner gone to hell now. Move that. Heritage. And if you remember, in 1863 there was a decree signed by President Abraham Lincoln, and Lincoln said that on January 1 all the slaves, well, if you had some slaves you could keep them according to what state you were in, but you couldn't get any more. Well, you know, down south ain't nobody paid no attention to that. All right. But the slaves heard about it. And they began to think about a day when they too would be free. All right. So they thought about January 1. And now we carried over into what we have is a watch night service on December 31st, going on into January 1. Yes, yes. And we think about the day when the slaves would be set free. And when we sing this song, we dedicate it to those slaves that were looking for a better day, for those slaves that were getting ready for their January 1, 1863. Oh, day, I see day, I see day, day is the breaking, day is the breaking. Oh, I see day, I see day, I see day.
Am I not a man and a brother?
I am free. Praise the Lord. I'm free. No longer. No, I'm free. Yes. Praise the Lord. I'm free. I'm no longer bound. No longer bound. Chains holding. My soul is resting. Soul is resting. And it's counted a blessing. Yeah. Praise the Lord.
On the board, the board.
I'm free.
Hi, and this is AC asking you to please stay tuned for the all-new upcoming AC Experience. Hey, be there. Just got to be there.
Come on, take a ride.